a tale of wrath, gods, and the eternal balance between vengeance and justice. Prologue: The Cursed Fate of King Parikshit. The halls of Hastinapura had never seen sorrow like this before. King Parikshit, grandson of the legendary Arjuna, lay lifeless upon his throne. The echoes of mourning resonated through the kingdom, as nobles, sages, and warriors alike grieved his sudden death. But this was no ordinary death. It was the wrath of the serpents. A curse, born from sage Shringi's rage, had delivered the deadly venom of Takshaka, king of Nagas, into Parikshit's veins. The emperor had died without lifting his sword, without a battle, a fate too cruel for a warrior of the Pandava bloodline. And his son Janamejaya would never forgive. Takshaka will burn. His kind will perish. No serpent shall remain on this land. Thus began the greatest snake genocide in history, the Sarpa Yajna. No simple ritual could wipe out an entire species, but Janamejaya was no ordinary king. He summoned the greatest Brahmins, priests who had spent lifetimes mastering the power of Agni, the god of fire. I do not seek prayers. I seek destruction. The priests lit the sacrificial flames, their mantras echoing across the land, reaching the deepest forests, the darkest rivers. Suddenly, every serpent in Bharatavarsha began to tremble. The ground shook, the waters turned cold, and the skies grew tainted with smoke and ash. The ritual had begun. One by one, the Nagas were dragged from their hiding places. From the caves beneath the Himalayas. From the sacred waters of Ganga. From the temples where they were once worshipped. The flames consumed them. Their hissing cries rose into the heavens, drowning the air with agony. Even the gods in the celestial realm paused to watch. Never before had mankind attempted such destruction. But Takshaka remained defiant. In the depths of the Naga Loka, Takshaka stirred. His body, colossal and shimmering with emerald scales, coiled around the ruins of an ancient shrine. He felt the pull of the yajna. His kind was perishing one by one. No mortal shall decide the fate of the Nagas. The Serpent King rose from his dwelling, his form shifting between man and beast, his eyes burning like molten gold. As the ritual dragged him toward the flames, he called upon his own power, the ancient magic of his bloodline. The earth shook, cracks spreading across Hastinapura. The rivers swelled, threatening to drown the lands. A storm formed in the skies, and lightning struck the temple where the sacrifice burned. But the priests continued their chants, unwavering in their goal. Takshaka began to ascend toward the fire, but then, the gods themselves intervened. As Takshaka hovered above the flames, suspended in the grip of Janamajaya's ritual, the divine sage Astika appeared. But he was not alone. Behind him, Vishnu himself manifested in the skies, his celestial form radiating light. Lord Shiva, keeper of serpents, emerged from the mountains, his third eye flickering with cosmic rage. The gods could not allow this destruction to continue. Janamejaya, do you not see what you are doing? Astika's voice thundered through the halls. Vengeance is not justice. You are breaking the order of nature itself. But the king, blinded by grief, refused to listen. Then Shiva stepped forward. Stop now, or bear the wrath of the gods. His voice was neither a plea nor a threat. It was a warning. Janamejaya finally felt fear. For the first time, Janamejaya questioned his own actions. Had he gone too far? Had his father's spirit truly wanted revenge, or had he merely wanted peace? As he looked toward Takshaka, whose body was now flickering between worlds, he saw something he had never expected. Takshaka was not afraid. He was furious. You may have the gods on your side today, human. But remember this, serpents never forget. Janamejaya took a deep breath. Then his voice rang clear. End the ritual. The sacrifice is over. The flames dimmed, the chants ceased, and Takshaka was freed. The war had ended, but the hatred remained. Epilogue: The lesson that echoes through time. Though Janamejaya spared the serpents, the story of Sarpa Yajna never faded. Even today, legends speak of Takshaka's bloodline, waiting in the depths of rivers, watching mankind closely. And when lightning strikes the ground unnaturally, some believe it is Takshaka himself, reminding the world that the war never truly ended. Only time will tell if he will rise again.